Hey everybody, welcome to the WOLFPACKMAN YouTube channel, Old Man, Old Packs. Today's going to be a fun one, I think. 1991 football, so junk wax football. But I have 3 packs, and 2 of the 3 are these. 1991 ENOR is the name of the company right there. ENOR Pro Football Hall of Fame, Canton, Ohio, official cards. I've never opened these on the WOLFPACKMAN YouTube channel before. So they're not part of my original 2000, so these are what I've been calling 2001 packs. So never before seen those before. 160 cards are in the base set. Virtually every card is a Hall of Fame player. George Blanda, Dick Butkus, Jim Brown, Larry Kazonka. I mean Zonka. I just always called him Larry Kazonka. Mean Joe Greene, Crazylegs Hirsch, Night Train Lane, Bobby Lane, the Curse of Bobby Lane, which was finally lifted last year, and then Jim Thorpe. So there you go. Awesome. That's just going to be fun for me. So there's 10 cards each, so that's 20 Hall of Famers right there. And then this pack is 1991 as well, but it's Score Series 1. 16 cards. Why did I put 10? 16 cards in this pack. 345 cards were in Series 1. Hall of Famers like Joe Montana, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders. So some really cool Hall of Famers. So I'd love to pull a Barry card. You know me and Barry. So I think I'm going to do the score first, and then let's do score last for people who just want to see the new and don't really care to stick around I have already opened one of these on the WOLFPACKMAN YouTube channel. So I love first time packs. And these are these plastic ones that are, I don't want to bend the corners. That's why I'm just using the scissors. It gives me a kind of a head start, a chance of not bending the corners. So we'll set those over there for now. Pete Rozelle, I see. The commish. All right, so I wonder if it's just going to have Hall of Fame. Yep, it's good. The back of the cards all have the same picture of the Hall of Fame, which I've been to Canton, Ohio to see a concert in the football stadium, but I didn't actually get there in time to actually go through the Hall of Fame, so that was kind of a bummer. So Pete Rozelle. Oh, that would be awesome if every one of these cards was the person giving their acceptance speech. Paul Warfield of the perfect Miami Dolphins. That's awesome. He played in 4 NFL championships. That's cool, Paul Warfield. Franco Harris, the Immaculate Reception. There he is, crushing on the Vikings. Weeb Ewbank, coach. Boy, the cut's pretty bad on these, so I bet getting a nice well-cut card would be worth some money. Art Shell. Beast for the Raiders. Wilbur Pete Henry. Who was he? Henry signed with the Canton Bulldogs on the same day the NFL was organized in 1920. That's awesome. Wilbur Pete Henry. There's some history for you. Robert Cal Hubbard was the most feared lineman of his time. He was a rookie linebacker star with the Giants' great defensive team of 1927. He played both end and tackle. on offense with the Giants, then switched to tackle with the Packers. He anchored the line for the Packers. Title teams of 29, 30, and 31. Dang. Look at that dude. Robert Cal Hubbard. If you guys actually knew who Robert Cal Hubbard was, I'd love to post something because, man, I didn't know who he was. Ken Strong. Remember him. I'm just kidding. 1929, he joined the Giants. In every phase of the scored 17 points to pace the Giants. So what position do they? Halfback for the New York Giants. That's cool card too. I love these old ones. Andy Robustelli in 1951. And he was the Rams' 19th round draft pick. He was on a winning team 13 of 14 years. Wow. And Stan Jones, a two-way lineman from the University of Maryland, played 13 seasons in the NFL, 12 with the Bears. That's an awesome picture. All right, that was cool. Let's do some more of those, man. That was super cool. All right. So here's pack number 2 of these 1991 Hall of Fame, Pro Football Hall of Fame ENOR cards. And there's ENOR right there on the bottom. Ron Mix, number 1 draft pick in 1960. Cool card. Lightning Bolts for the Lightning Bolts. Lance Alworth. Dallas Cowboy. Nope, sorry. Another Lightning Bolt. I swear he played for the Dallas Cowboys. No, after drafting him in the second round, the Raiders traded to the Chargers. Oh, he did finish his career with the Cowboys. That's why I knew him, because when I was collecting cards, he was on the Cowboys. Alan Page, Purple People Eater. He was a lion killer. Alan Page. Actually, have Alan's autograph. Oh no, Pete Rozelle. Please don't all be dupes. That would be sad. No, Paul Warfield. No, Franco Harris. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Weeb Ewbank. Oh man, I'm dying here. Okay, this is someone new. Stan Jones, a two-way lineman, played 13 seasons in the NFL from 54 to 65. Oh, crap. It isn't new. Okay, this one is Earle Greasy Neale. Earle's extensive college coaching career preceded his entry into the NFL in 1941. He quickly built his second division Eagles into contenders. He produced 3 straight Eastern Division crowns and NFL championships in 48 and 49. Both NFL titles came by shutout scores. Using an assuming name, he played end with the pre-NFL Canton Bulldogs. He died in 1973 at the age of 81. There you go. Earle Greasy Neale. That's so cool. It's my first Earle Greasy Neale card. And then Joe Stydahar was the Bears' number 1 choice in the first ever NFL draft in 1936, the year my dad was born. So that's pretty cool. Joe Stydahar. So even though we did get 5 dupes, that was still cool. So let's take a look and see now at the anticlimactic 1991 score Series 1. Who is that on the front? Was Phil Simms playing in 1991? Whoops. Oh man. I guess I need room anyway, so I should probably, hate to move Greasy over, but sorry, buddy. Okay, so what do we have here? Here's what the back of the cards look like. Tony Epps. And then here's what the front of these cards look like. Oh, that's a pretty cool card, actually. Look at that, fighting through that block. So Tony Epps. Morten Anderson, Hall of Famer Morten Anderson. So we got a Hall of Famer. At least we got one Hall of Famer out of this pack, so that's cool. Gary Clark, wide receiver. Awesome wide receiver. Norm Johnson. There were 50% kickers so far. That's always something to talk about. Ironhead Heyward of the Saints. I'm looking at his one this season, the 1990, and he only had 595 yards. So Craig Ironhead Heyward. Bill Moss, the Chiefs. Good player. Banging against the Raiders. Gil Bird. 16 card pack. This is awesome. I love it. Scott Norwood, another kicker. It's so sad. Paul Gruber. If I'm not getting a lineman, I'm getting a kicker. That's life on the WOLFPACKMAN YouTube channel. Mark Murphy. That's pretty intense right there. That dude looks pretty intense. Richard, is this Billy? No, that's not Billy White Shoes Johnson. He was a wide receiver. Richard Johnson. The irony is, Richard Johnson is my grandfather's name. We've got Richard Johnson right here and Richard Johnson right here. So there's the two Richard Johnsons in my life at the moment. Alan Pinkett, running back for the Houston Oilers. Harold Green, running back. Gee, that could have been Emmitt and Barry right there. Brad Muster. Now we got 3 running backs in a row. And what do we got? 2 cards left. So, Barry! Get out. No way. That just happened. That's so funny. Hey, man, I am so lucky. Look at that. That's insane. and then finish with Hall of Famer Derrick Thomas, too. Oh, my gosh, look at that picture. That's scary. That's someone's funeral right there. Look at that. That's like 17. It looks like Seattle's quarterback in 1990. I wonder who that was. Ouch. So, how about that? We ended up getting at least 3 Hall of Famers out of that. So, you know how much I love Barry, but I'm sorry, I'm giving this rip to these Pro Football Hall of Fame cards. They're just too cool. Peace and pickleball. Peace and pickleball. Go Lions. No curse here. See ya.